Okie dokie, let's
place is just too darn
see what the
creepy.
outside world
I
holds.
really want out of here.
The tunnel slopes upward into the welcome glare of daylight. Such is your relief that you barely notice the debris at your feet, the remnants of a battle fought only moments before. Surveying the carnage, you hear a scream of rage, and a massive explosion collapses the passage behind you. The sounds of combat greet you as you struggle to your feet. The fight, it seems, is still going strong.
You dare to attack me here. Do you even know whom you face? You will suffer! You will all suffer! So, godchild, you have escaped. You are more resourceful than I had thought.
You're not going to torture us any longer.
Torture? Silly girl, you just don't understand what I'm doing, do you?
I don't care what you're doing. Let us go.
I won't let you leave, not when I'm so close to unlocking your power.
We don't want anything from you.
Enough! I will no longer listen to the babbling of ignorant children.
This is an unsanctioned use of magical energy. All involved will be held. This disturbance is over.
Must I be interrupted at every turn? Enough of this!
This mage's power is immense. We must overcome him quickly.
Enough! I haven't the time for this.
You will cease your spell casting and come with us.
Your pathetic magics are useless. Let this end.
Even if we fall, our numbers are many. You will be overwhelmed.
You bore me, mageling. You may take me in, but you will take the girl as well.
What? No. I've done nothing wrong.
You have been involved in illegal use of magic. You will come with us.
I'm not going with him. I'm not.
Every hamster has his day.
No, this cannot be. The murderer Adine here flees from righteous butt-kicking vengeance, and he takes everyone with him too. Something must be done, Siren. We must find this evil wizard. All that is goodness cries out for this, even little Boo, though he cannot cry quite so loudly. I find it odd that the Sirenicus would leave of his own volition, and why take him when it is Siren he is so obviously interested in? Perhaps he expects us to give chase. We must step carefully then. We know little about him, whom he was fighting, who took him, or even where we are. We seem to be drawn into machinations not of our own making. No, we must go quickly and save our friend Imoen. The wizard may be leering over her evilly even now. Don't be so foolish, Minsk. We must know our enemies and the extent of our danger here before we rush into anything. The druid is right, my friend. The wizard obviously has great power, and I doubt we have seen the last of him. Perhaps we should see if allies can be found here. Yep, we need some friends. That is the goal. The immediate goal is to gather the fucking Justice League, or in Justice League, depending on how we behave. Together. Man. We're gonna have to clear out our inventory real quick.
Very well. I just can't carry
Oh
anymore.
fuck, I didn't mean to
You'll
click
pick
that.
that up for
You
me,
just
won't
talked
you?
to me out of nowhere. Where in the bleeding blazes did you come from? I can hardly believe that the bleeding mage went crazy as he did, as if a guild war in Athkala wasn't enough. What do you mean by guild war? It's one of the reasons why the smart folks stay indoors at night, though none of the guards will say one thing or another about it. Bad for the image of the city. I know, 'cause I'm close to the streets. There's a war between the Shadow Thieves and a new guild. Don't know much, but lots of people have gone missing. Not much other than that to say about it. You need anything else? No, I didn't even fucking ask you, asshole. Well, take care of yourself.
I know this place, these buildings. Yes, that person was assuredly correct. This is Athkatla.
We are in the state of Am. I would have thought my enemies would have come from closer to home. I was wondering the same, though we are not all that far from home, and the organizations can span continents. Perhaps it is not an individual that seeks out heads. Whatever our enemy, we should keep a low profile for a while. Perhaps at the docks or out of town. I might know a few places. Sure, sounds like a good idea. We need to find a safe place to plan our next move. I would suggest the slums. There will be low-profile work, especially at the Copper Coronet. Someone might have heard of our capture or know where Imoen is. Khalid, Sylvanas, let him hear my vow, if I must. I shall empty the city of all within to find this killer, so I do swear. A fine sentiment. I will aid you if I can. It is my wont to do this. I shall see that it is done properly. If you desist, more the better. If not, be prepared to stand aside.
I just can't carry anymore. You'll pick that up for me, won't you?
So much shit. Okay.
What would you like?
So yeah, the order of business now.
You want. If you say so.
We will be actually coming back here to fully clear this area and talk to everyone and see what's going on. But first we need to get some friends. But first, we're gonna do some shopping. Or rather just clearing out all this fucking garbage.
Ribald Bardaman at your service.
Greetings to you, good sir. I trust all is well. It is well enough, Miss Jahira. You'll not bring Harper trouble to my doorstep, good lady. Might I remind you that my days of involvement with your kin are long gone. I am not here in an official capacity, suspicious one. There is no need to worry. With your kin, there's always need to worry. But I should mind my manners, please excuse me. Ribald Barterman at your service. My Adventure Mart is the finest shopping in all of Faerun. Widest selection, lowest prices, and nary a fancy illustration. Just the goods, bare and plain. Alright, bro. Oh, I know a discerning eye when I see one. Fuck it. We might need that. Tensor's transformation. It's a cool spell. It basically turns you into a fighter as a wizard, but it's not my thing. It's really fucking good in Neverwinter Nights because you don't have a party really, so you oftentimes as a wizard can be in situations that are really fucking bad for you. Okay, this asshole, I don't know him from Madden. Okay, Adam, I love Yoshimo, but like, for real,
You'll have to pick that up off the ground.
I only helped this dude get out. Yoshimo, it's time to go.
I'm waiting.
I do not wish to end our pairing before our tasks are done, but perhaps our rest is in order. Are you sure you want to go separate paths?
Yeah, Yoshimo, get out of here. Where do you want to meet if we are to adventure again? Go to the Copper Coronet. We'll find you there. Even though we don't even know what that is
Would you
yet.
like?
That's where we're going, right? Meow.
Of course.
Yeah, there is plenty to see and do here, but I'm
that's
really
what
just concerned with getting my friends. Or potential friends.
Whatever you desire.
Cool! You'd be the one I'd be looking for if I not be mistaken.
Yeah, that's me. What do you want?
It's not what I want, but what I can be doing for you.
You might be wanting information about a young lass arrested by the wizards on your arrival here, eh? You're talking about Imoen? What do you know about her? How do you know about her?
Now, Imoen, aye, that be her name. Young lass made the misfortune of casting a spell or two in a city that frowns on such business. Bad timing it was. You be thinking you wants to find her then?
Of course I want to find my sister. What do you know?
Cool! I knows very little myself.
I can, however, link you up with the group that knows, or can be finding out.
But this be not the best place to hold such a dialogue. I be having a place that would suit far better. It be just a short walk from here. Why don't I take you there right now? Unless you have some reason for not wanting to come along.
Fine.
Cool! Come with me then! Cool! It's good to be seeing you once again.
Milady, I see that you're able to keep up with me all the right, eh? I was afraid I'd lost you here. Don't dawdle. I want to find Imoen and make sure she's all right.
Aye, I'll be doing that as quick as ye blink. I'll tell ye straight that I know a powerful group that can be helping ye. They can be finding the wizard and the young woman both they can, but they can be doing far better than the telling, my friend. They can also effect a rescue of your lass to boot.
Okay, they can rescue Imoen. I am interested. Ah, good. But you should know that it requires my friends to cross the cowled wizards. Not something you would be able to do on your own. And who is this group exactly? This I cannot tell ye. Rest ye find that they be willing to help and having enough power to challenge the cowled wizards. That's all you be needing to know. I see. And how much is this going to cost me? It may seem costly, but think of the danger in crossing the cowled wizards. A fair price, if you think. It'd be 20,000 gold pieces for their help. That is an outrageous sum. Outrageous, is it? 'Tis a lot. But yes, me friends to go against the wishes of the cowled wizards. I told ye it not be a thing to be done lightly. I do not have that much money. How am I supposed to raise it? I'm sure ye have spent as much in the past and will again. Surely there will be work in the city for you. Or perhaps you have some expensive goods to sell. Okay. Very well. I will be back with the money. Aye, I'll wait for it. Bruss will be waiting on the outside. He's my nephew. And I'll show you to the Copper Coronet. You'll find work easily enough there, you will. I checked the 5 flagons in the Bridge District if you're looking for bardic work. There's a playhouse downstairs. Oh, very well. Then give me greetings to Lithinian if he happens by him.
Yes.
Interesting.
The deal is made, and you have a goal, albeit a distant one. Your new friend has assured you that passage to Imoen can be bought, though you are certain the final tally will include much more than gold. Any help is welcome, however, and while the cost may be steep, your path is clear. Finding Imoen will lead to Irenicus, and to answers long overdue.
These are the prisoners from the disturbance at Joaquin's Promenade.
What is known?
Not but their names. The mage is John Irenicus. The girl is Imoen.
I didn't do anything. He did it all. I had...
Silence, child. Allow the fool to make his judgment. Why was this man not gagged? Did he not slay 4 of you?
We dared not approach.
Regardless, in the end, he came willingly.
What should be done with them, sir?
They are deviants. Let them rot in Spellhold.
Nothing to it. Wow, an adventurer.
Oi, you be the ones I was watching for. Uncle Galen told me to give you a bit of help to find some work. Listen up, eh? If you go to the Bridge District, there's a place called the Five Flagons. They've got some sort of play going on there. You're a bard, right? Maybe you'd want to check it out. Do you want me to show you the way to the edge of the slums? I'll be fine on my own. Suit yourself, I suppose. I got better things to do, that's for sure.
I'm here very well. Whatever you want. If you say, of course. If that's what you want.
Out of my way! You there!
Calm down, Corvale. Mr. F don't like you killing people in the streets.
Shut your mouth, dwarf! As for you, I said get your stinking hide out of my way!
As you wish. Not fast enough. Corvette will teach you a lesson in respect. The price of my school is your life. What the? Now you done it, you fucking idiot. Couldn't you see she's armed? Goddamn lunatics here.
Must get
Shit.
aid soon. Boo is too young to have to avenge me.
Are you fucking kidding me, game?
Must get aid soon.
I can't cast spells because you're not allowed to outside.
Who says what? When Minsk jump on my sword list, see battle bow. Run, bow, run! Go for the eyes, bow. Go for the eyes, yeah!
Of course, if that's what it is.
You point, I point. Sword, no. Go for the eyes, bow. Go for the eyes, yeah! Minsk and bow feel the battle now. Every hamster has his go for the eyes. Go for the eyes, yeah! Armored, sharpened, and raring to go.
What if you say so?
You and me. Let's go.
I await your will.
Yeah, that was kind of sketchy. But we made it. Hey,
Whatever you decide.
time to meet our new friends.
This place is not a friendly one. Be wary of who you deal with.
I enjoy matching wits with cretins like these. Indeed, but they are not all as clueless as you might think. Perhaps not here, but there are those that know of the child of Baal. They may also know of you. I do not wish to alarm, but always remember that you are, and that you may be tested what you are, and that you may be tested from time to time. I feel it is my job to warn against such things.
Very well. Whatever you want. Tell me all about
There's
it.
Yoshi.
If you say, of course.
Fair lady, what brings you to this cesspool of corruption?
I seek adventure and honor, psych. I mean, you know. But depends on what you mean by that. Chance smiles upon you, for I am an adventurer of some worth. I am Animan, warrior priest of Helm. What is your name? I'm Siren. Pleasure to meet you. Perchance I have found worthy companions. I seek to be knighted in the most noble order of the Radiant Heart, and I must prove my worth first. I'm in need of a strong warrior, my lady. I would be infinitely pleased to have you join me. Welcome. See, we're gonna have this guy wrapped around our finger. It's useful to have a meat shield like that. He's very motivated to keep me alive. Excellent! Adventure and honor await us both. You should know that I am hunting a powerful wizard by the name of Irenicus. There will be considerable danger involved. I am sure the wizard deserves whatever horrid fate lies in store for him. Anna Mendelrin shall stand beside you in your quest. Fuck yeah. Animen is our first friend. When asked about his past, Animen is quick to state that he has been serving the most noble order of the Radiant Heart for years, and after his test, he will be a full and true knight. Animen is reluctant, however, to speak of his noble upbringing, saying that only that he entered the order without the support of his father, Lord Cordelrin. Since he could not be sponsored as a squire, Animen chose the route of the warrior and priest of Helm, the god of guardians, and has fought many battles over the years against the forces of evil. Animen often says that he is confident that he will prove worthy of his knighthood, but sometimes he seems to be trying to convince himself of that fact more than you. Ah, insecurity. Animen, you are my new mule. Congrats. All right, Minsk. I hoped you escape. You got a second chance, buddy. It's farewell to you and Boo.
Who needs to know?
Yeah.
Did you want us to remain with the group?
No, I think you should go. Boo does not like goodbyes, but I know that we will meet again. Until then, I will seek the small Fuzzy to console Boo. Where do you want to meet up again? Capricorn, that's fine.
Is anyone willing to hear my plea?
Oh, God.
Anyone? You all know me. I've helped some of you. Is this the thanks I get? I've helped lots of your kind.
My kind? Are you off for hire as a mercenary, I mean? You look capable and hardy. Like you've had formal training. Ugh, I can't stand fucking nobles. Quit your babbling and tell me what your problem is. Please save your wrath for the task ahead. My family's land is under siege. Oh no. Oh. And none of the local peasantry will help. And after all I have given to them, can you help? The local peasantry. What have you given them? What do you mean? Well, nothing really. Some people are just more privileged than others. It's not my fault, but I do my part to help those beneath me. You think they'd be grateful. It sounds like you think your wealth makes you a better person than others. No, it's not like that at all. I just do what I can, and I try to be a good person. Those foppish snobs that hold themselves above everyone else make me ill. They have no respect for the hard life that the poor classes endure. I help when I can, but I won't be able to in the future if my lands are sacked. Please help. Perhaps. I will need to know the enemy, however. There is no time. I only hope that the attackers have not made it inside. If they have breached the inner courtyard, they will be hard to rout. I will tell you what secrets I can. Perhaps you will be able to sneak in and attack from a more vulnerable spot. I hope Father is alright. He would not leave. Should I travel with you? I spent weeks slumming, and I'm quite capable of opening an odd lock. I had to pick 3 just to get out of the main keep. Auntie doesn't like me leaving at night, but how else can I donate to the poor and not be noticed? They have pride too, and I really shouldn't be seen with them. Okay, wow. I don't need an extra hand right now, but I'll meet you there. Very well, but if you reconsider, I've always wanted to travel. Do you help other people often? I really like helping the less fortunate. I'm told they work so hard. A commendable spirit to help others. Although, with maturity, girl, you will come to realize that not all are worthy of such attention. You speak as if unaware of class distinction, and yet your manner exudes it, a sign of immaturity. Good then, that siren is sending you ahead. I will meet you at my land. I will mark it on your map. We had best gather south of the keep so we are not spotted. Please be quick. I like how Jahira just threw a fucking jab at her. Oh. Must disable AI. Animan is a multi-class. He's a dual class. Or I'm not exactly sure. Yeah, oh, sorry, I see it there. He's a dual class. Okay.
Yes. Very well. Whatever you, if you say so. Of course. What would you, if that's what you want?
Stay back, or you'll regret it.
Oi, look at that dolly girl, all sacked up like an adventure. Are you supposed to be tough or something? Fuck off. Please leave me alone. Oh, what's the matter? I'm scaring you down your little booty's eye. Your insults have no effect on me. I asked you to leave me alone, and I mean it. Yeah, you're a bleeding coward amongst us. Ah, well then, coward, be on your way. Come back when you're ready to face a real man. Aye, come back when you can face a real man, girl. You know it, Amalis, you know it. Siren, surely you will not stand for this slight to your honor. I mean, it's just a fucking douchebag.
Hail, wassail for all. I be curious, friends. I'm scouring for a band of desperate men to aid me in a gallant task.
You look like you keep undertakers in a brisk trade. Have you carriage in time for a tale? Sure, we'll listen. Belly up, comrades, and let Corrigan flail the bladder for a spell. A fortnight past, me fellows and I were in the midst of obtaining an ancient text for our patron when a skirmish visited our midst. Vile words, alas, became a lake of bloodshed. So it goes, the sacred grimoire ne'er made it to our benefactor's hand, and now he awaits its arrival with a zeal reserved for a grog blossom with an ale in an ale keg. The scuttlebutt is in the pay. My God. The scuttlebutt is the pay, is handsome and worthy of note. Sakes of loot and this is fucked up now. The way that okay. The scuttlebutt is the pay, is handsome. What is that? I don't even read that. That doesn't make any fucking sense. Saxa loot and odd magics. The volume sits not far from here, and the bibliomaniac, he paces the floor in the meantime. Who is this book collector? Why his interest in this particular time-worn manual? Pimlico collects books just for the pleasure of collecting. Arcane, bizarre, peculiar. It matters not. Upon hearing of a curious map, chart, or book, he travels countless leagues to obtain it, fearful of entrusting his commission to anyone else. We were first outside hire. Sorry, my dog's distracting me now. As for the book itself, it nae matters to me what lays twixt its skins. I'll not risk knowing I've bled for Elminster's memoirs or a Drit's lullaby recipe. It is called the Book of Kaza. Where's the book then, Corgan? In some hobnail's tomb over in the lower crypts in the graveyard district. It's nae abandoned, but rumours and half-truths only scare the young and infirm. Keeps the curious away, me guess. Is there something we should know about this tomb? Well, it'll take far more than a few shambling bags of skin and stitches to deter Corgan Bloodaxe from the king's ransom. A foolhardy jaunt into a hive of undead. How could you resist? I am fucking... Bro, the Scottish accent? Like, now that I've got the fucking English accent, or the, I'm doing that Russian shit, it's like fucking weird to switch between the two. My axe be bloody ready. Fine, we'll join you in plundering this crypt. Drink ale! Then let us post haste to the crypt and the riches beyond ken. You should know, I intend to hunt down a powerful wizard by the name of Irenicus. There is considerable danger involved. Aye, so long as ye helps me plunder the tomb as I ask, I'll join ye in skinning your mage, if it pleases ye. The mage will be no danger with an axe in his belly, sure enough. See, I can do it. It's just fucking...
Very well.
Ah, my goodness. Anyway.
Yes?
Jahira? It's been real, it's been good, but honestly, I didn't ask for your presence. You know, we have maybe a tiny bit of history, but there's no love lost here. I wish you well. I'm the one who killed your husband. I don't like Harpers. They're a bunch of self-righteous assholes. They're the social justice warriors of Faerun.
Be on the ground if you want it back.
Their shit doesn't stink. Somehow. Everyone else is bad but them, holier than thou. Goodbye, Jahira.
This group is yours to reform as you see fit, though dropping me for another does not seem like the wisest choice. I will abide by your decision, though.
I cannot stay here, however. I will probably be in Northcutla, as the Harpers have a base of sorts within. If you find it, that's where I'll be.
I'm waiting.
Yeah, see you. Smell you later.
If you say so.
Okay.
Of course.
We are, we're getting there. We've got a couple stops to make
What would you like?
here.
Let's do it.
So we need to go to the government district.
Very well. Whatever you want, if you say so. Of course.
Be merry, friend.
Greetings, you are known to me. All your deeds are known to those I serve. Think I should introduce myself. I'm Medine. I represent one of the masters in Akala, Order of the Coward Wizards. He seeks to employ you in a matter of some urgency. Okay, what matter? The matter is most sensitive. I've been given little to ignore the knowledge of it. Told Urias, the one whom I speak for, is eager to meet you and discuss these matters. Alright then. Tell me how I go about meeting this Told Urias fellow. He will be most pleased. Master Told Urias can be found in the government building behind me. You may go within. Do not tarry over long, my friend.
If that's what you want, whatever you desire. Nothing
We
to
will be talking to Told Urias.
Very. Tell me all
Oh,
about
who
it.
is
Are
this?
you interested in purchasing a bit of merchandise, my friend?
Yeah, sure. What merchandise do you carry, good gnome? Well, you've got the look of an adventurer about you. I've been one myself, betwixt stints as a turnip salesman, that is. Occasionally the markets get down, and the formerly self-respecting purveyors of fine veggies are forced to prostitute their abilities in the form of adventuring. Oh, okay, you're one of these gnomes, are you? Pedantatron. Yes, mobile vegetable peddling versus heroism, the eternal question. You understand implicitly. That reminds me of the time that my dear cousin Josephine fell in with that gully dwarf. Miserable bloke, really. Bad teeth, rancid smell, truly a joke of the gods. We used to torment Josie. That was my pet name for her. About her teensy-weensy nose and the way that it hooked into her... Okay, What's your point? My point, oh so friendly one, is that I've items to sell, and that that are especially created by yours truly, to aid one on the dangerous path to heroism. They're known as Jan Jansen's Janssen, I should say. Jan Jansen's Flasher, Master Bruiser Mate. Right now, pay attention. You take one of those babies and chuck it at the average Joe orc, close your eyes real tight, and whoosh! He's running around in circles, clutching at his eyeballs and screaming, yelling like Uncle Sven after 3 days on Turnip Birbinda.
I trust all is well.
Old gnome, in the name of the Omnian Revenue and Taxation Board. Arg, not again. That bottom-feeding, turnip-hating, scum-sucking brigand? Nothing better to do than stop an honest businessman from selling high-quality illegal flashes for a reasonable price. Here he comes. Cover me.
I trust all is well.
Jan Janssen, gnomish citizen of Om. You have been charged with tax evasion and the illegal sale of illegal items in an illegal manner. Trax, old friend, you do me a great wrong. I would never break the law. As my pappy always said, enough. You'll not sidetrack me with your cursed tales again. I'm smarter than you think. His guard laughs. Shut up, you. Latrine duty beckons. That's right. We've been on to you for days, Janssen. We caught you in the very act of selling your dangerous and illegal contraptions. What a cruel fate, falsely accused by an old friend. I am not your friend, Johnson. You're not anyone's friend. Oh, that's it. Do you enjoy guarding used chamber pots? Sorry, sir. I just swear this job will land me in an asylum. And who might you be? You're certainly no regular customer of this felon. I'm Siren. Well, Siren, did this gnome try selling you something illegal? Specifically flashers, as he calls them? Oh, yeah, I'm definitely not fucking telling the tax man the truth. Taxation is theft. I don't know what you're talking about. We were just talking about the weather. Curses! The gnome has gotten to you too. Janssen, you can no longer peddle in Athkatla. As for you, Siren, you have made a dangerous enemy. Who's the dangerous enemy? I am, you idiot. Move back to the office.
There goes a truly evil man. Uncle Scratchy seems like a saint in comparison. Regardless, it seems that I'm once again out of the black market.
At least until I scrounge up a fortune to set up my business and have Trax's superiors well bribed. Do you need a helping hand in your party? I absolutely do, Jan. Welcome aboard. Let us depart then, my new companion. I have an itch to pepper a few hobgoblins with crossbow bolts. Alright, you should know that I have business with a powerful wizard named Irenicus. He could be quite dangerous. I've had dangerous dealings with a wizard or two myself. In fact, Goladan the Unmanned had the most dangerous breath this side of Rashomon. A casual conversation between him and Rosar the Unwilling almost started the Guild War 42, you know. All those spells he cast, think he was cursed, and all he really needed was a good dentist. Of course, you show me a dentist who's willing to yank a rotten tooth out of the mouth of a cranky wizard, and I'll show you a pig with wings. Big ones. They have them in the Moonshades, you know. And enough about me. Yeah, fuck.
Yeah,
Fucking kill myself.
Whatever you want.
Alright.
If you say so. Of course. If that's
This little
whatever
kid
you
needs
desire.
help.
Nothing to it.
Who are you?
Hello, ma'am. Hi, young man. What's your name? My name's Dylan. I was sent to find someone, but things have been all wrong. I've had all my money stolen. I'm lost. Everyone's so mean. Oh, that's horrible. Here, take 5 gold. That should help you out. Yes, ma'am. You're very kind, but it'll just get stolen again, and I haven't found anyone who can help my village. What village? I'm from Imsvale and Umar Hills. People have been disappearing. Some of them have turned up, but they're all turned inside out and mad. And even worse, everyone says they've seen strange beasts out in the hills. Everyone's so frightened, and they even talk about Umar herself has returned. Who's Umar? Umar was a witch who terrorized a long time ago. My mother says the hills were named after her, but she disappeared so long nobody remembers what happened. Lots of people say she's coming back to bring a vengeance upon us. Mother says it's just stories. Well, I don't know. Alright, well, I will go to this village when I have time, but I can't do anything for you at this moment. Alright, I guess I'll keep looking for somebody to help. Wait, whoa.
Who are you?
Okay, where is this Simsvale? Perhaps I will check it out. I can show you where it is on your map. I'm sure Minister Lloyd would be grateful if you could aid the village. Everyone's frightened. Very well. I will go to your village and see what I can do. You would? Oh, wonderful. Thank you so much. When you get to Imsvale, talk to Minister Lloyd. He can tell you everything. Thank you, ma'am. By the pits of the abyss, you've agreed to run off into the bloody forest on the windings of a well, Pappy. Have you lost your senses? Ugh.
Whatever.
I mean, I'm just being nice to a kid. He's just a kid.
Tell me all about it.
I'm not a Democrat. I don't hate children.
I can hear you just fine.
Yeah.
Yes.
You just told Urias.
Of course. If that's what you want.
I am one of the few who are chosen.
Ah, yes, I do see Madine has proven to be his faithful self. How are you, my dwarven mercenary? Are you up to the task Madine has recruited you for? I be up to any task, wizard. If there be convincing to be done. Ye best convince me comrade here, Siren. It be her decision whether we take your job or nay. Truly, a more tempered attitude than I expected of you, dwarf. The advantage of serving the coward wizard should be plain for anyone to see. Perhaps Madine has let slip a little of what this is about. No? Well, yes, I do have something I would like you to do very much. Very much to do, if you'd care to hear it. Alright. This is a sensitive matter, and I cannot tell all to every curious soul. I must have your commitment that you agree to the task. Blasting bloody tarnations! I should have known that the wizard would demand such. It'd be up to ye, Siren, but I for one would rather kick his arse than kiss it. So, what do you say then, I agree to the task, and I shall tell you everything you need to know. Fine, you have my agreement. Excellent. Your agreement means that the coward wizard shall hold you to your word. This matter must be handled with discretion and expediency. There is something that has been plaguing us for more than a week now, and has become quite alarming. You know of the prevailing attitude against magic here in Arm, yes? Well, amongst some it is even worse than that, a burning, palpable hatred. One particular man here in Athkatla has murdered 2 of our number in cold blood. He is currently in hiding, and we need you to track the fellow down. We have been unable to do so, much to our frustration. Coward wizards cannot be assaulted without repercussions, or it will lead to serious problems. Who is this murderer, then, and how am I supposed to track him when you fail? He is Valagar Kothala, last son of a wealthy family, and a true brute. Ask around, and you may discover if he is hiding within the city or someplace else. He has a home in the Docks district, or he may have fled to the Umar Hills. His friends and servants will not speak to us, but they may speak to you. Alright, very well. I shall hunt this murderer down and procure him for him. Fuck you. Fucking dickhead mages, we'll see. You gave your word, I expect nothing else. I await the sight of this murderer's body soon. Ah, hunt for bounty, is it? Peh. I wonder why the wizard gives us so much background. Lies, all of it, I have no doubt. Perhaps if we figure out why they want this man, Siren, we'll have more treasure yet.
Whatever you decide.
Good instincts, Corgan. Good instincts.
Very well. Whatever you want. If you say so, of course.
Here's a little secret.
Jon Jonsson? Yes, yes. A standard tactic, that.
What are Jan's thieving skills like? They are good.
Oh, got it.
I suppose I can extend you my hand, though I'll have to wash it.
Shut the fuck up, noble cunt. No, fuck off. He's just...
It shall be that one
somebobody's breaking up some celebrity bullshit. I have a tiny brain, so I give a fuck about what celebrities are. And... Okay.
I'll do it for a turnip. You know, yes, a standard tactic, that.
Okay, so this, we run in here.
I could do
Oh,
that.
it's a lich. What do you know? Oh, what did he say to me? This place will be your tomb. Long have I rested in the halls below the old city. Long have I been at peace. Your disturbance shall not go unpunished.
I can. Got it.
Yeah, there's no way we can fight this motherfucker right now. But what we can do is steal it. And then you gotta get the fuck away from him quickly.
Oh, I can do that.
Boom. Pretty sure we're fine now.
If that's what you want.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is one of... Well, it's not one of the best swords in the game, but it's for the early game, it's really good. It's, I'll show it to you later. I'm not too worried about it right now.
Yes. What would you like?
What you want?
Hello, can I help you? Actually, maybe you can help me. Help you? What do you mean? I'm a messenger sent by the High Merchant of Trade Meat to find someone to help our town. You look like adventurers. You might be just the sort of help we need. Who's the High Merchant? He's Lord Logan Coprith, Mayor and High Merchant of Trade Meat. He's willing to offer a substantial award for anyone who can help Trade Meat out of its difficulties. What kind of difficulties are you referring to? The town is under attack by forest animals. The High Merchant thinks druids may be responsible, but we haven't the manpower to find them and stop it. Why would druids be attacking your town? I've never heard of such a thing. Nobody knows why we're being attacked, but we've done nothing to deserve this. We're not even positive the druids are responsible. They've never done anything like this before. The townsfolk are growing angry, however, and Lord Logan wishes to resolve this before anything else unfortunate occurs. Where is Trade Meat? Here, I can show you on your map. Do you think you can help us? Yeah, probably. Excellent. I'll send word to the Lord Logan to expect you. Thank you for your assistance. Ah, the smell of adventure is nigh. Or is the ale spilled on the floor? You know, come to think of it, there's not too much difference between the two. One usually follows the other. If you take my meaning. Unless you happen to be poor Uncle Prebar who took a milk bath both before and after an adventure. Ah, poor Uncle Prebar. If it weren't for those baths, he might still be with us. What's wrong with milk baths? Well, nothing, unless you happen to be attempting to sneak through a dungeon filled with hobgoblins, and you have a few dozen cats noisily following the smell of sour milk and meowing all the time. Well, at least the smell prevented them from eating him. The hobgoblins, I mean, not the cats. Huh. Well, the pay best be bloody worth it if I'm wandering through the wilderness, hacking away at bears and squirrels and other such beasties.
Whatever you just
Declare yourself.
Hold, traveler, what's your business here in Althkatla? I am a simple merchant. I deal in silks and spices. Spices, is that a fact? Stand and deliver while I search you. Now really, there's no cause for that. I think there is here. Then, is this some of your spices? Why, yes, those are, if you were to think them suspect, would a few gold in the sample turn your eye? A few gold, you say? I don't know. I think you will find my spices well worth it. It is especially difficult to acquire lotus petals of such a dark hue, almost black. You've a deal on your way then. Thank you very much. Corrupt guards, yay. Okay,
Whatever you want, if you say so.
That guy who the wizards want us to find is here. Let's see what he's got to say.
When is this crisis going to be solved, eh?
Aye, me and mine need to get back to herding, we do, for the wolves have gobbled me flock entire.
Calm down, everyone, please. I assure you that everything that can be done is being done.
And what is that? Aye, you hired a group of adventurers, didn't you? Where in the abyss are they? Well, they haven't come back yet, no? We're doomed, we must flee the village. We must flee before more people go missing. Now, people, come, this is no time to panic. Please listen to my husband. Yes, well, we were looking for another group of adventurers here to handle the situation. To kill them ogres and evil kin, you mean? Yes, ever since that band of monsters moved into the area, we've had nothing but trouble. They're eating people, that's what. You're both daft. 'Tis the wolves that have been wandering the hills, sure enough, hungry as they. It's not the wolves, you fool. It's Umar herself. Return to haunt us and steal our children. Umar, don't be telling that folk tale now. Can't you see it's the ogres, plain as the truth? People, first we must find out what happened to our ranger, Morella, and then track the source of these murders. More adventures will come soon. They can't come soon enough. Yeah, you best be doing something, Mayor, or we need to be fleeing to the city for our safety. I'm trying to do something. Just everyone remain calm. Panic will not help. I'm going to return home now. Everyone, go home, please.
Yes. If that's what you want. Whatever you
We're on a mission. We'll deal with this town's woes later. We want to find that dude.
Very well.
The quote-unquote murderer.
If
Anyone who the cowled lizards hate?
Very well.
Probably someone I like.
What would you like if you said? Of course. If that's what you want. Whatever. Nothing to it. Very well. Whatever you want, if you say so. Of course. What would you like if that's what you... Whatever you desire. Nothing to it. Very well. Whatever you want. If you say so. Of course. If that's what you want, whatever you desire. Tell me all about it.
Pardon, turnip reflex.
Not very well. Whatever you want, if you say so.
I don't think he's in here. He's not. No, it's somewhere else.
If that's what you want. Whatever you desire. Nothing to it. Very well. What would you like?
Oh, fuck. Okay, well. The Sunblade, the Daystar. Whether created specifically for use in the service of Torm or appropriated at some point in the long history of the Church, Paladins of the Loyal Fury have made good use of Daystar in their battles against evil and dead. Through magic or blessing, it is empowered with the Sunray, a force of pure life energy so potent that it slays both living and unliving. So,
I'll carry no more. Be on the ground if you want it back.
we are going to use this here. It's really good against undead, which these things are.
Whatever you want.
Be quick with it. I'll best be paid with half killed for less. What do you want, groundling?
No effect. Beware! Your knees are mine!
The glory!
No effect.
The axe be bloody ready!
That was fucking handy. That would have been much harder.
You'll see what your
I did not have that.
looking like.
Not very strong yet. We're super low level and we don't have shit for gear.
I'll give it that! My weapon has no effect.
Those weren't greater shades, though. Greater shades are the really scary ones.
Tell me all about it. Of course, if that's what
I did not expect to find those here. Maybe it's because it's night? It's hard to tell. I guess it is night.
Nothing to it.
I hear crick. Yeah, okay, it is
If
night.
you say so. Of course, if that's what you want. Tell me all about it. Whatever you desire. Nothing to it. Very well.
Let us speak and be done with this.
You're one of those wizard folk looking for Valagar, aren't you? I'm looking for Valagar, yes, but I'm not interested in a fight. Well, move on then. Get out.
Whatever
I prithee,
you
my lady,
want.
it fills me with no small amount of wonder that you have not asked me of my journeys ere we met. We have traveled a short while, and yet we know next to nothing of each other.
All right, then. Tell me of your journeys, if you wish. There is precious little to tell, although my few adventures have been glorious indeed. The path to knighthood is a long one, however, hence the need for my travels. But a few of my deeds have reached the ears of bards. Battle is commonplace enough throughout Alm, and the Order has fielded its army many times in recent years. Most recently, however, let me think. I was with our men when the orcs came down to the Omlar Hills once again. In great numbers, they are a force to fear, but individually, they are no match for a warrior. I myself was able to fight through many of them alone and take the head of one of their foul chieftains. That sounds very impressive. Aye, it has been a struggle to prove my worth to the Order. I wish nothing more than to ride into battle with the crest of the Radiant Heart flying over my head. But I speak too much of my own deeds. One would think me preoccupied with pride. I would not blame you, were you not interested in hearing tales of my prowess, truly. I am interested in hearing something of yours, however, my lady. I have been told little of your deeds in the Sword Coast, albeit they do sound quite fanciful and exaggerated. Well, most stories grow with the telling, Animan. My story is no more exceptional. Well, that's not true. I assure you, whatever you've heard is likely true. That's too modest. Huh. I find it hard to believe that one woman alone could have performed such deeds. Perhaps you are not aware of the scope of the tales that I have been told. Perhaps you are right. The tales have probably grown larger as time has passed. Maybe, although I know that you are capable of impressive feats yourself, my lady. I have been bewildered by your competency while in action. 'Tis most wondrous for a woman. He's not wrong. But I mean no criticism by it. I have little experience with the fairer sex in my time, and likely speak as a blunt tool. Perhaps some other time you will tell me more of your own feats. Sure, big dog, sure.
Of course, if that's what you want. Whatever you desire. Nothing to it. Tell me all about it. Very well. Whatever you want. If you say so.
Oh, there. More cowled ones are their servants, no doubt. By the gods, I swear you'll not live to take me to that damnable sphere.
So, this is where the cowardly hidden ranger be, eh? You're correct, boy. The wizards hired us to track you down for some manner of retribution. The difference means little to us. Retribution, is it? Then you are fools indeed. I have done nothing but defend myself from greedy wizards who only wish to plunder the magical wealth of my dread ancestor. Anything they have told you is a mere contrivance. If you think you are doing anything other than their selfish bidding, then you should think again. Alright, I would know more of what you speak. Please continue. A planar sphere appeared in the slums of Alcala weeks ago. My ancestor, the necromancer Lavok, built that sphere as some sort of planar traveling device. Lavok disappeared with the sphere over 5 centuries ago. It has not been seen until now. I have no desire to meet my ancestor, and even less desire to help the cowled wizards, who seem to be certain that my body is the only key to the sphere, alive or not. Oh, they want to use your blood to get inside the planar sphere, do they? Not that I would mind their removing it. Takes up quite the bit of scenery from my home, like a giant marble just fell out of nowhere. Funny they didn't mention that, but then every wizard I've ever known has had a terrible memory. Golodon used to forget to put on pants at least once a week, and his familiar Binky would collapse into hysterics every single time. They tried to force my cooperation, and I was forced to defend myself and flee. I had hidden away here successfully, I thought, until you came. I was hired to apprehend you, but I've reconsidered. What now? I suspected as much. Very well. My proposal is that we return to the city and enter the sphere. That way, I will know if Lavok lives. If he does, we can exterminate his ghoulish existence once and for all. You are more than welcome to whatever lies within the sphere, such as magical treasure and anything else of Lavok's. None of it interests me in the slightest. I agree. Join with me and we'll see what's inside this planar sphere of yours. Most excellent. My family swore an oath long ago to kill Lavok should he ever reappear, and perhaps I should be able to fulfill it. My heartfelt thanks to you for your offer of aid. I should tell you first that my goal is to track down a powerful wizard named Irenicus. Nothing will keep me from that fiend. I would be safer from the coward wizards among you. That much is certain. I have never heard of this Irenicus, but I have no qualms about killing him with you. Let us be moving then. More than likely the coward wizards will hear of my movements, and the fact that you accompany me soon enough, we shall have to be ready. 'Tis a stain on my reputation that ye had a bounty to a rank siren, but I'll nae speak of it again.
Yes, of course. If whatever, nothing to it.
Corgan, love you too, buddy.
Very well. Whatever you... What would you like?
We've almost got the band together.
Of course.
We'll come back here. We just wanted to get Valagar. We should get back to the city.
What? Very well.
The attack has no
You
effect.
shall suffer my wrath.
Nothing to it. Very well. Whatever you want.
Okay. Before we end it, I'm going to go ahead and read the biography of our party so far. We'll read the last one when we find him. But when asked about his past, Anomen is quick to state that he has been serving the most noble order of the Radiant Heart for years, and after his test, he will be a full and true knight. Anomen is reluctant, however, to speak of his noble upbringing, saying only that he entered the order without the support of his father, Lord Cordelrin, since he could not be sponsored as a squire. Wait, did I read that already? Yeah, I read that one. My bad. I'm tired. Next time I record, it will be fresh. I just wanted to get my group. Anyway. When asked about his past, Corgan growls that unless you want to end up like the members of his last scum-sucking traitorous party, you better keep your over-curious nose to yourself. Seeing as the dwarf is only slightly short of a necklace of ears, improving his enjoyment of slaughter, you decide to obey his request. That's the kind of guy we need fighting for us. Good friend, bad enemy. When asked about his past, Jan stops tinkering with his gadgets and states that despite all claims to the contrary, turnip beer has wondrous medicinal properties in addition to its fine taste. This motherfucker is just absurd. But I've never used him, so. When asked about his past, Valagar is silent for a long time, and his face becomes grim. He explains briefly he is the last of the Korthala noble line, a family that was once one of the wealthiest in Am. The Korthalas have always been cursed with magical ability, however, and Valagar spits the words with great derision. Every Korthala who has used their magical talents has become obsessed with them and ultimately comes to a grievous end. His mother was the most recent victim. Although the ranger does not elaborate on the point, Valagar intends to fulfill his family's oath to find and destroy their ancestor, Lavak, and then he intends to let his cursed bloodline die out once and for all.
I left all this noise and crowds for very good reasons. I'm beginning to remember them.
No, my name is Habib Khalid Ahmed Al-Afif, and I cannot be captured. I will throw my mighty scimitar at your head rather than suffer the indignity of prison. Hiya! Whoa. What?
If you say so. Of course. Tell me all about it.
What a dumbass. Get the fuck out of here, Habib. Anyway. Next time we will get our last party member.